Yo dudes! Welcome to one pan, delicious and easy vegan pizza. And it is genuinely one pan. It takes 20 minutes from start to finish.
It's really easy, it's delicious, it's tasty, and it's perfect if you want a quick, easy pizza.
Yeah, there's no yeast, there's no proof in doughs. This is a cheap pizza, it's fantastic.
Okay, first step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna prep our veg.
So I've got one medium-sized onion, just chopped into nice rings.
I've got one red pepper, I have one courgette, also known as a zucchini, half a leek, and I've got half a red chili. With the red chili, leave the seeds in if you want it spicy, or remove them if you want it less. I've got two vegan sausages. I've got a nice pan on high heat. I'm gonna pop in my veg and cook it for about 7 to 10 minutes until it kind of goes charred nice and it's ready to just be devoured.
Okay, so we've cooked in the veg for about 7 to 8 minutes really until they're nicely charred. I'm just gonna transfer them to a bowl.
So just take a little bit of kitchen paper and just give the pan a nice little clean. Just remove any little charred bits, just we don't want them to.
And we're gonna leave the pan simmering away there on a low heat, just to keep it warm.
The beautiful thing about this dough is we don't need any yeast, any levain, any sourdough mother. It's simply self-raising flour. So in a bowl, we've 250 grams of self-raising flour. I'm adding in a generous pinch of salt. Mix that together, make it well into the middle and add in 125 ml of lukewarm water. Bring it all together until it's just a bit of a dough. Pop it down the counter and give it a good knead for about 3 to 4 minutes. So knead your dough for about 5 to 10 minutes. The reason why I say 5 to 10 minutes is if you're a hardcore kneader, it might take 5 minutes. If you're 10 minutes, if you're a little bit more gentler, it might take 10 minutes. What you're looking for is a lovely, smooth, like remember when you were a kid and you played with Play-Doh or mole art, is what we call it in Ireland, and it's lovely and smooth and just holds its structure beautifully.
Yeah, you'll know instinctively when it's done. If it's a bit kind of shaggy and a bit kind of disjointed, that's not ready.
And it's like mixing a dough is something really intuitive. So really just like trust yourself. You'll know when it's ready. So this is where the development of gluten, what we're trying to do is just try to move it from the center out to the side, so we're gonna get a bit of a deeper crust. Obviously, if you want a thinner dough, just kind of roll it out a little thinner.
Okay, pan is nice and hot, the pizza dough is shaped.
Just take your time, use gravity to shape it, and if you're finding it hard to shape, just rest the dough for a few minutes. It's gonna relax the gluten and make it easier to shape.
You can see Stephen loves dough. Okay, we got a tablespoon of oil gone into the pan. I'm just gonna swish it around a little bit. So make sure that you're using a pan that you can pop in the oven. So this is a metal handle, so we can pop it in the oven. The oven's preheating to 250 degrees, so the hottest temperature the oven can go.
While our pizza dough is kind of crisping up there nicely, we're gonna mix our sauce. I have 2 tablespoons of tomato puree, also known as tomato paste.
In North America.
2 tablespoons of pesto of choice, whatever type of pesto you want, we're using.
What's your pesto of choice, Stephen Flynn?
Our sun-dried tomato pesto.
Check that out. We've been making this for 10 years. It's still one of my favorite products we make.
So add your sauce in on top of your pizza dough. Just be careful, it is hot. We're gonna go with it all because it's just lovely, rich pesto infused sauce. Finally, we're gonna take our veg and pop it on top. So what we're doing here is we're just frying the base just until it goes kind of lightly golden. Probably taking about 5 minutes in total, and if you have a look in here, you'll get an idea of the look of it.
So we're looking for kind of just a little bit of leoparding-like spots. It looks perfect. It's gonna be crispy base.
We've preheated the oven to 250 degrees Celsius. We're gonna bake this in there for about 10 minutes. What we're looking for is that the sides start to go golden and look just like you wanna just get stuck in.
Showtime!
So it's been in the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. It's crispy, it's delicious. I have my pizza wheel ready to go.
The whole room smells like an Italian pizzeria. Well, kind of does. So I'm just crumbling on a little bit of vegan feta. This is from our vegan feta pasta bake recipe. Very easy to make, or else you can just simply use any store-bought vegan cheese. I just have a basil leaf. I'm gonna pop that on top just for color contrast. Boom, we're ready to go.
Okay, looks great. Take your pizza wheel and own it. Don't be afraid, get stuck in, and you'll see how crispy. Listen to this, just how crispy it sounds.
Oh, crispy base.
Okay, I am just salivating at the smell of this. Looks amazing, does cook through nicely.
Yeah, it is a nice looking base. Right, you ready? Can you listen to this?
Oh, crispy. Mmm. Oh, it's banging. Lovely crispy base. It's really nice. Don't talk with mouthful. Sorry. It's crispy, it's light.
Your mouth's so full.
Oh, sorry, I'm just excited. Like the base is crispy, it's light. There's a lovely bang of like the chili coming through. It's really tasty. 20 minutes to make from start to finish. That is epic.
That's really good for anyone that doesn't want to get takeaway pizza, wants to make it at home. This is a real one-pound
And is
cheese.
intimidated by the idea of yeast.
Brilliant.
Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Sending lots of love, and hope you're well.
Cheers. If you make this, do tag us on Instagram and let us know. We'd love to know how you get on with it. Cheers.